Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing today? You guys can probably guess, but I'm going to tell you anyhow. My absolute favorite color is the color yellow. Okay, so anyhow, I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy for this day. Thank you guys so much for joining Sarah Be Too Good, where we learn to be too good to ourselves. And so I want you guys to, first I want to thank you guys for choosing to watch this video again. I do appreciate the love and support. Those of you that have not subscribed, what are y'all waiting for? Y'all waiting for me to dish the glasses? I mean, tell me, what is it? What is it? But anyhow, I get it. Some may not feel comfortable subscribing, but the main thing is, as long as information that I am sharing, as long as it is helping you, because if I'm able to help one person, then I am doing what God has called me to do. Okay, so anyhow, for those of you that have subscribed to this channel, thank you so much for doing so. And so today, I want to check in I wanted to check in with you guys to see how you're doing regarding your mental health. Mental health is something that we just tend to overlook. We just get so busy. And so I just wanted to check in. I want you to first put in the chat and let me know where you're watching from. Okay. And so also, if you have a therapist, you don't have to disclose his or her name. But if you do have a therapist, I do want you to also come in the chat that I have a therapist. Okay. And so for those of you who do not have a therapist for whatever reason, I want to encourage you to get a therapist. Do not allow finances or the lack thereof to stop you from getting a therapist. And so you'd be surprised of the financial assistance that may be available to you. But if you do not have a therapist and you don't ask those questions, then it's kind of like, you don't know. And some things it's not volunteer. You have to like ask for it. And so also, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Calm app. That app has been a huge lifesaver for me. I remember this may have been, I'm not sure if it was before I had my therapist at the time when I first started using the Calm app, but they have, I love the sound baths on there. I absolutely love that. I love the bedtime stories that they have. But what I also especially love is they still have it, because I actually, logged into the app today and I saw it. And so they had a series on depression. And I would listen to one earpiece. I would have one earpiece in one ear and I would be doing something else. But that Calm app, that depression series helped me tremendously. And so it's a lot of helpful information. And this information that's given is from a psychologist. And so the information that was shared was practical information that you and I can easily do, such as, and I'll just give you an example of the practical information that you can just easily start implementing into your lives, such as taking a fish oil, taking a vitamin D, getting out and getting some sun. And so those are just a few things that I just want to share. And so while there are some things that we can do, let's be guilty of doing those things that we can do, such as taking a fish oil, taking a vitamin D oil that will help us, that will also help regarding our mental health. I went outside today during my lunch and I grounded and I went outside, socks off, shoes off, and I'm standing on the bare grass. I try to do 30 minutes, but if I can't do 30 minutes, then I'll do 25 consecutive minutes. But if I can get 30 minutes, then at a minimum, I'm going to get 30 minutes. And so what I've noticed is the anxiety, the bouts, not the bouts, I don't want to say bouts, but the periods of depression has decreased tremendously. I used to, as a 11-year cancer survivor, I had a hard time going to sleep at night. And so I started taking some sleep aids. And so because of the radiation treatments that I had in the neck area, because I had the cancer on my left vocal cord, then the radiation, I guess one of the side effects was it caused insomnia. And so standing outside, grounding, has helped tremendously. So to the point that I realized, like, hey, it's been a minute since I've taken those sleep aids. Not only has it been a minute since I've taken the sleep aids, not only has it been a minute since I've taken the sleep aids, but it has, it's been 2 weeks. It's been a good solid 2 weeks that I have not taken anything to help me go to sleep at night. It has also been more than at least a good solid 2 weeks, if not more, that I have not taken any supplements, any aids to help with the anxiety. Excuse me. And I'm not sharing that to give a bad rap for the supplements. I'm just sharing how the things that I'm doing, have been consistently grounding, and I noticed that it has changed. And so, as a cancer survivor, I'll just share with you one of the supplements that I would take is it's CBD. And so I would take CBD, and I took that as an 11-year cancer survivor. What they don't tell you is that when you had exposure to to radiation or chemo, then that predisposes you to a second form of cancer later. They don't tell you that part. And so that was something that I had to figure out through research on my own, of course. And so because of that, of course, I've changed my diet, of course, and I was already working out anyway, at least 5 days a week, but then I incorporated the use of CBD oil, and then I would take the gummies for anxiety. But since since it's been a minute since I've had an anxiety issues, or it's been a minute since I've felt moments of depression. And I think that's because of the grounding that I've been doing consistently. In addition to that, I also meditate. While I'm meditating, I listen to sound baths. And so listening to the sound baths, it regulates, it resets your nervous system. And so those are things that I do, and I'm only just sharing things that I do. And so to encourage you, or to encourage someone that you know who may be on this same journey with the same thing. And so again, I want to reiterate those things that we can do within our power, that's free, that doesn't cost us a thing. I want to encourage you guys to let's be guilty of doing those things. Let's be guilty of doing those things. Now, as a cancer survivor, I will continue. I'll start back taking the CBD oil, just so that it regulates, not regulates, but for me, I just decided to continue to take the CBD oil because of the research that I found the CBD oil acts as a buffer. so to say, against, or a fighter against cancer cells. And again, I'm just sharing this information based on information that I found, based upon the research that I have done. I am not a medical doctor. I encourage you to do your own research, but I wanted to share that with you, especially for those individuals who receive Medicaid. And, you know, with the big, beautiful bill, there are going to be some changes that are going to come down the pipeline at some point, you know. And so let's be guilty of doing all that we can to take control of our mental health. There's a lot of things that we can do on our own that's absolutely free. And most of the things that I've shared, it does not conflict with those who may be taking prescribed medication. I'm not against that. I don't take prescribed medication, and I don't take it for my own reasons, because it's not treating the issue. It's like a Band-Aid. While I know some people have to be medicated, and I get that, but you know, when we begin to unpack those childhood traumas one at a time, then we'll find that to be beneficial. But that's a whole nother video on a whole nother day. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys to, let's be guilty of doing all that we can to take control of our mental health, doing those things like taking the fish oil, the vitamin D, getting out in the sun, and grounding, standing outside on the grass, socks off, bare feet on the ground. So anyhow, thank you guys for joining. Share this video with 3 people that came to your mind while you were watching this video. Again, until next time, thank you guys for watching this video. I got ahead of myself. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And remember, Sarah be too good, or we learn to be too good to ourselves. And until the next time, I love you.